welcome to eLearning Today TV. Today is Monday, August 16th, 2010, and we are coming to you from the Learning Today office in sunny South Florida. I'm Lauren Grossberg.
And I'm Andy Keenum.
And we are matching today.
It's not hard to match me.
We're here to bring you the best in educational technology and e-learning straight from our blog. If you're not following us on Twitter, I'm at LG Educator.
And I'm at A Keenum.
And please check out our website for free teacher and educator resources. Alright, our school of the week this week is actually a college, but it's a really cool story. It's from the Berklee College of Music, and what they're doing is they just started it this summer, is they're doing this new program for their blind or visually impaired students. So what they're doing is they're teaching them how to read Braille music, but they have this new state-of-the-art lab, which they started it from, they had a seminar a while back about music for blind students, like a whole study on it, and they had this idea to start something with that. So they got this new lab, and it's just involving notation, reading music with Braille letters. They have these new techniques where they have like this kind of screen, and it'll narrate the, it'll have the notes on the screen so they can read it, and it'll narrate it for them. And basically the program has taken off, and they're starting it in the fall, and other schools are starting to pick up programs just like this. And it's just a way for them to combine technology with music to give these students more opportunities in the music field. So
that's cool. It reminds me of I think we talked about a photography class doing some similar things for blind students. That's really awesome that they're trying to use technology to incorporate the arts.
Yep. And then watch and learn our video. This is actually, it's a trailer for a movie, but it's a little video. It's for the movie called Waiting for Superman, and basically the film is about, it's following this group of students and their journey through the education system.
Which is failing them.
Yes. And it's giving real life opinions from their teachers, from educators in the school system, and it's just showing these particular students don't have as many opportunities because of either poverty or low income areas. So the only way that they can get into this school is with a lottery form. So it's following their journey through that and through the school system, and it's just reminding people that everyone really should have this right to education. But the cool thing about this is that it's combining pledges with the film. So on a link to the website, you can actually pledge that you're going to see the movie, and they have certain goals set up, and the first one has just been met with 30,000 pledges. And
I just looked, it was like 35,000.
Yeah, I'm sure it's more now.
Yeah, it's growing rapidly.
Right, so the 30,000, everyone who pledges gets a $5 gift card used towards either school supplies or anything in the school. If 40,000 pledges get met, Office Max is going to donate supplies to teachers, school supplies. And if 50,000 pledges happen, then this company called First Book, they're going to donate 250,000 brand new books to schools in need. So it's a really cool program and movie, kind of everything combining together, and it's a great way for schools to get resources.
Does any clue when it's coming out?
I think September. I want to say the end of September, because the pledging period I think is till the 15th. So this month, sometime September.
On the website, they also have other ways to take action.
Yeah.
And it's very outlined and detailed, and lots of ways to get involved on the local level or the national level. So that's very cool. Teach this week. I'm talking about Google Apps as the easy button for educators. I recently bought a netbook for my stepdaughter, and it doesn't have Microsoft Office Suite on there. And everyone was all freaking out, we need Office, because I bought the netbook for school. She's starting 8th grade. And I started to think, do we really even need Office nowadays? And with Office, you have to attach your files to an email, or you have to get a flash drive, or you have to burn your files to a disk just to get them to the school the next day. So I started to think, is this really the best way? And it actually, in my opinion, especially for middle schoolers, and even high schoolers, I don't necessarily think it is the best way, because we have so many Google Apps now.
Right.
And every school in the K-12 market even has the opportunity to sign up for a Google Apps for Education account, which will give schools their own URL page, sort of like an integrated system there, where they have calendar, Blogger, Google Docs. Gosh, I could just keep listing so
Free?
many. Huh?
Free?
For everything's free, ad-free and cost-free. But if your school is not privy to the awesomeness that is Google Apps, your student, if they're 13 years or older, can sign up just for a Gmail account, and they will have access to all these things. So just a few things that you can do with it. If you want to create documents, collaborate with other students, whether they're in your school or across the world, you have Google Docs, and that is not only word processing, online storage and creation of Word documents, but you also have Google Presentation, Google Forms, you can create Excel sheets, everything now, it encompasses everything. Let's see, for sharing and presenting work, students can use Google's blogging service, which is Blogger, and that's gonna be very easy for them to use. If they can send an email, they can write a blog, and that's a really easy way to get comments also. There's also something called Google Sites that's connected to the Gmail account. That's sort of like a wiki, but it's great for education because kids can create e-portfolios with those, so they can document their learning throughout the year and some of their favorite projects or writings or anything that they do, and actually have an account of, okay, this is my 8th grade Google site, you know what I mean? That type of thing, so it documents everything. And then on the evaluation piece or the reflection piece, the blogs and the sites are great for this because they have a share and editing and commenting feature, but if you're looking for something with your kids that's more private, Google Docs is also great for this because you can just share, they can share their docs with you, and then you can give them their evaluation to write in the document, and they can have that on file. Yeah, so really, when it comes down to it, I don't think I'm going to get Microsoft Office Suite.
All right.
I think I'm going to stick with Google Apps. So.
Glad we solved that problem.
Yes.
All right. And our E3Bs this week, I found lots of multiplication games, and I listed 5 of them here. The first one is called Table Trees, and this game is actually designed by students, like I think a 4th grade class, and it's just a quick game. You pick a number that you want to work with, whatever set of multiples, and it's just a quick game. You fill in the blank, and it'll tell you if you got it wrong or right. So it's just a quick review game.
So like fluency practice.
Yeah. Yeah. The next one is Scribble Square, which is basically it's a funny name.
They always have funny names. I know.
It's kind of like a grid of numbers, and you get this tool where you can actually like draw on it. So if you want to either pick out sets of numbers, pairing, patterns that you want to assign to your kids, it's just a great way to pick them out, and then you can just clear it and easily just reuse it. So you can use it really for whatever you want. This game, it's called Math Lines X Factor, which sounds intense.
Dangerous.
It does sound dangerous. But it's actually like a kind of like a pinball game, like an arcade game. And you pick whatever number you want to work with, and then you get to shoot the ball, and you're just trying to get the numbers to match whatever total you. So if it was 12, you get a 2. You have to
find the product.
Right. So it's a fun game. The next one is this website called multiplication.com, and it's actually dedicated all to multiplication games. So there's lots of themes there, like ice cream and animals and cars and stuff. And they're always adding new games there, so that's a pretty updated site. And they also have one for addition and division, so totally dedicated to that. And the last one is called Mission Times, and it's basically Who Wants to Be a Millionaire.
Awesome.
But with multiplication. Problems, you can ask the aliens, which is the audience. You get the 50-50 thing, and then you can also call an astronaut and ask them for help.
Nice.
And basically you're just answering questions until you reach the stars, which is $1 million, and then you're a millionaire.
Nice. Or a multiplicationaire.
Yes.
So,
thing.
what do you know?
A typical pencil can write 45,000 English words or draw a 35-mile line.
Wow. We should try that.
We should. You have a pencil right there.
Yeah, but I've been writing with this. We have to get a new one.
Okay. So what do you know?
You can change your language on Facebook to pirate. Try it. Go to accounts, languages, pirate.
Do you speak pirate?
Well, now I do. A little bit more, matey. Arr. If you like our show, please give us 5 stars on iTunes, or don't forget to follow us on Twitter, or even give us an R on Facebook. See you later.
Bye.